Hey, it's Erica Renee, and I'm back with another live video. I'm gonna title this video "Embracing Your Journey." Embracing your journey. Oh, darn it. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm starting up again. It's Erica Renee in the back with another live video, and I'm titling "Embracing Your Journey." Embracing your journey. Some of you may know that I've been working on my second book, Dear June 1st, for quite some time now. In fact, I've been learning my journey experiences for a second now, and even before I decided to write Dear June 1st, I've always wanted to have a reference point for my journey, so I can have something to remember and go back to. But I know it's way more than that, and but it's been a little difficult for me to go back there and write it again. And so now I've share my story so many times, like numerous times, but it's different when you write it because it's like you can actually see it. Because when you speak it, it's like you. I don't know why it's different for me, but it's like speaking is totally different from like writing it down. And so when I wrote and published my first book through the lens of book of short stories, it wasn't like it was fun. It was like something to do, and it was entertaining to me. But it's some of the stories are made up. Like they're not all fiction. They're not all factual. Because they're fabricated stories that it just elaborated a lot more with those stories or whatever. So it was so simple, and they were assignments that I had for my writing class that I was in. And back then. And so I wasn't gonna do anything with my stories. To my cousin Rashad said, you need to put them in a book or whatever. So thank you, Rashad, for telling me that tip because I probably wouldn't have did it. But this year, I just don't have my computer. So this year, dear June 1st, it's different. It's been something to write it. Even back when I had my presentation for the brain injury conference, it was a bit much back then, but I got through it, and I just think that it's something about going back to your experience that it kind of brings about different like feelings or whatever, and I wouldn't say it's painful to think about. It's just like a little surreal and a little surreal to me, I guess. And but with their June 1st, I have so much to say, and like formulating it, it has been like really, really interesting, I would say. And so I've scratched several chapters, and I've rewritten it so many different times. Like I feel like it's not like I just wanted to be like so. I don't know, like, so perfect. I mean, nothing can be perfect, but like I just want to be the best it can be, and I don't take it lightly because I know God is going to use this story to impact a lot of people. So I want to give it my all because I just I don't want to have to do it, and so I'm determined to buckle down though and get it done and get out. Because some people been asking like, when are you gonna write your story? When you gonna write your story? So I'm working on it, and so but it's been a journey, and so but now it's time to put it all together and get rid of all ambitions I may have and anything that is might be stopping me or whatever. So I'm giving it all that, letting it all go and buckling down and getting it out. So it's very important to get our stories out, and and I believe it bring a new form of healing to myself, and I believe it will help others to share their stories and be willing and be open to share the stories as well. Because a lot of times we don't share our experiences because we um we don't share our experiences because we're kind of, I guess, maybe embarrassed in a sense, and then also behind embarrassment, I also believe that like we could be afraid to hurt someone's feelings, and but how fair is that to hold back because of someone else's what someone else's may think or something like that. So it's just something it needs to be get out there, and I was asked. I got some good news. I was asked to feature my story in someone else's book. Like I've never had that happen before. Like to be in someone else's book before. Like, this could be a whole chapter, and so that was pretty exciting for me. And then another thing, I also yesterday I was speaking with someone, and they're gonna feature my story on their page. And so with all these opportunities, like I believe God has someone out there that needs to see and hear my story or whatever, and it's gonna bring freedom and deliverance to someone else because it can set someone free. Because who am I? Who am I not to share it in? Who am I not to, you know, to share it in? Help somebody, get through the issues. So I said to say to everyone out there, and even especially to survivors out there, embrace your story. Don't be ashamed of it. Embrace it, and because there's so much power in it. So it's like there's deliverance and power in our stories. And if you've been called to write your story. If you've been called to speak your story. If you've been called to film and create your story. Like I've been blessed to do all three, and so our stories are so powerful, and they need to be told. And at the end of the day, we should all be free to share our truth. At the end, we should all be free to share our truth, and not feel like we got to bottle it up and hide it inside. So that's all I have for now, though. If you haven't already, please like my author page, Erica R. Walker. Again, it's Erica R. Walker, and send me a message to so you be updated about Judging First, like what's going on with it. So and don't forget to tune in tomorrow for my To Be Uncovered episode. I'm gonna have a young lady. So we're gonna talk about Mina. I gotta get it right. Meningioma, I believe it's called. I don't know I don't know what that condition is, but I'm interested in hearing about it, and I'm excited to hear about it. And so yeah, I thank y'all for watching, and until next time, remember to love God, love yourself, love others, and always remember to smile. It's good for you. Bye.